Welcome back to the channel, brothers and sisters, welcome back. It's just said hear the footsteps. This is the Spirit Talker session on just a wee short wander around.
Abundance.
Just hear the footsteps, abundance. So it's just a wee short video on a wee walk around just to see what comes through.
Sarah.
Hi Sarah. You can use the device in my hand to communicate if you want. If you want to share anything, there's a device here you can talk through. Also need to find my torchlight. That tree wasn't like that the last time I was here. Hole, yeah. So it warned me about the hole as I was there. It said hole because that's a hole.
She killed us.
She killed us. Who? Can you tell me who killed? If it's multiple people, who killed you? You can use this. Device to talk. It's not the first time that's came through up here. That's actually came through up here about 3 times now.
Shot.
She killed us, shot. It's a wee bit windy, but not overly windy. See ya. Oh, sorry, right down there.
Tranquility.
Yeah, there is a tranquility. There is a bit of a tranquility up here. I try not to give things like that prevalence. I just tend to brush it off. But anyway. Right. agony. She killed us, shot. If you've been shot, it's quite painful. When the body registers, as soon as the brain registers that you've been shot, that's when the pain kicks in. But until the brain, and I know you're here. It's just said, look, I'm here. I know you're here. I can sense you. I know I'm being watched. Even if it's what I call late evening. The time is
Cat.
quarter to 10 in the evening. I was going to say quarter to 10 at night because for the majority of the time it's because it's only daylight at this time. It's only daylight at this time of year for a short period. Then it starts getting dark again at this time of year. This time of year. This time of year it's always light at this time, but it's starting to get a wee bit darker. So today was in today's temperature was in the high 20s with a very strong UV, so it was making it feel like it was actually warmer. It said cat. There is
Hiss.
hiss. Cat hiss. I have got videos I'll be uploading
Torment.
very shortly that goes on a certain topic. So obviously I showed by the time this video is uploaded, the video with the episode with it's like something was scratching on it. There is a tree
Hunter.
in here that's got claw marks on it, and there is another tree over in the woodland on the other side as well, and it's in the right beside. It's time to head back down in this direction. It's just said floorboards. I'm in a forest in the middle of nowhere. I was going to say there, yeah. Quite cool hearing the birds. Their wee chorus before it gets dark. Walker. Yeah, I like to walk. I like to walk. Love to walk. Love it, love it, love it. I've even bought myself a pair of trail trainers, or trail trainers. They're not as heavy as boots, but they've got the really good grip, which is what I need for walking around in this on this kind of terrain. Plus there's going to be a couple of trail walks, and I thought I will invest in actual trail trainers that are made. Joe. So the two names have been Sarah and Joe. Even on the ground, it forms an X. I'm just going to try. Well, I'm using this daylight to try and find my. Beatrice. Just trying to find my torch. I came up this way. And you look at areas where I did clamber. And so all of a sudden just decided to pick up. I do apologise if the wind's coming through the bone. Yeah, there's a few bones kicking around in this area. This video's not a long one with a spirit talker. See bone. Yeah, I see the bones. I do apologise if I'm turning a wee bit too quickly and things, but I'm trying to find your heard.
My name is Anna.
My name is Anna. My name is Jack. It's nice to. That was very polite and nice. So, my name is Jack.
Happiness.
I'm glad you're happy. I'm also happy as well.
Deception.
There's always a Captain Cheerful and comes in from the side going deception.
Cement shoes.
Cement shoes. Cement shoes. Aye, well. Yep, that was quite funny. Yeah, that was brilliant. I would have to agree with that. I'm hoping. It should be around here. So I did walk over.
Do you believe?
Yes. Just something asked me, do you believe? Yes. I believe in nature.
Roberts.
Pleasure to meet you. Seems like I've lost my torchlight. This is where it's going to get a bit windy. The others scare me. I'm sorry to hear that the others scare you. I was just going to say I hope I don't scare you, and it just said you are enough. So whoever's here read my thoughts and saying, because it just said you. The others scare me. I was going to reply back and say, I hope I don't scare you. And as I was just getting ready to say, you are enough.
Please keep talking.
I don't know if I uploaded the video where I found that, but that was hidden. It was
I made that sound.
Was it you that made the tree knock just there? The camera wouldn't have, the camera wouldn't have picked that up, but there was a bang on it. There was like a bang.
Pains in my chest.
I'm sorry you've got pains in your chest. Is it the pains in your chest that's due to being shot? I do apologise. I do apologise. I didn't shoot you, but I'm just apologising. Sorry that you've got pains in your chest. Sorry to hear that.
Harriet.
I'm going to say farewell. I'll be back here. I'll be back here another day. And I'll have this device where you can communicate with me. I'll let you communicate.
Organized.
Could be mimic. But anyway, I'm going to say farewell. I'll be back here another day. I'll let you talk. It can be. I can't. What I do sometimes can be a bit comedic. It's all down to interpretation. But I've got a good sense of humour. I'll be back here another day. I'll let you talk to me through this device without recording. But then I'll be doing a wander around with it, with recording and.
Flowers behind you.
Let's say that twice in here now. Well, I'm glad you feel that way. But you're not welcome to follow though. You have told me this is your home, so this is your home. You've got no.
Here.
I know there's bad here, but you've got no permission to follow. You've got no permission to follow. I'll be back here another day. On that note, I'm going to end this episode here. It was just a wee short video with on the Spirit Talker. I've not done one for a while. It's actually came out with some interesting. It's actually been really interesting. The last time I did the Spirit Talker here, it's coming out with very similar things and things that can tie up with the previous Spirit Talker in here. I do keep a note of that because you click that, it goes into the file and then it can bring it up and then I keep a journal of. I just heard something. I was going to say angel. Anyway, I'm going to end this episode here. Come join me on the next topic, the next daytime adventure and topic. Going to end the Spirit Talker there. So I'll be back here another day. Back to do another daytime topic, and I'll be back to do a later evening Spirit Talker session. I was planning on being here when it was a wee bit darker, but I've actually lost my torchlight, So on the way back down I'm going to try and find my torchlight. So it's either at that open over there, that one, or that one over there, or a couple of others, but I need to find it. So I'll be back out here for a late evening at this time topic, talking about something, and then I'll do when it's dark I'll walk around with the spirit talker session, because I know I can come up for a few hours and it'll still be dark. Anyway, come join me soon. The 2 episodes will be soon. Anyway, cheery bye, stay blessed. What the fuck was that? I'm going to keep recording. I know the camera would have picked that up. What the fuck was that? Head back down. Just seen something there. Clear as day. Try and find. It was something grey. Ran right through the tree line. I'm actually going to record on the way back down because I've got a funny feeling that might be something else. Plus I've got the goosebumps like a motherfucker. I try to watch my language when I'm doing these videos, but I've got to explain how I feel. The beard tear is standing on edge because I seen a grey apparition come from where I did the urban legend story, and it ran right down. It could have been an apparition, or it could have been something else that I'm going to be talking about in a future video. It always happens when you least expect it. It's what happens when you don't come out with any intentions to see, experience or encounter anything. So it was like something was coming up behind me, and then when I turned, it sort of like moved off. Spirit Talker did warn me. Just try to find I'll use this time to try and find a torchlight. Got to retrace my steps. I'm going to record too. I'm going to have to try and walk and record and walk backwards from time to time. If the camera picked that up, it's the reason why I took a 2-month break. last time I was in there was something standing directly in front of me. Yeah, that's why I took a 2-month break. Because usually it keeps the distance, but I noticed it was starting to get a wee bit closer and closer, and then there it just totally revealed itself. Because I was talking about the grey lady and the lantern lady. They're seen as separate urban legends, but they're not. It's the same person. Just the grey lady appears at this sort of light. When it's light like this, the grey lady can appear. This is an old byway that would have been used around the time of the grey lady. That's another urban legend story, along with the grey lady, because the grey lady's the nighttime one. I can explain. Not the strange lights over in the other forest and stuff, but this wee haunted woodland just there. That's when I started noticing that it could be the I was going to say that's the, because around up here, and because I can see when I go to the viewpoint cairn and I go around, you can actually see Pendle Hill off in the distance. So actually, as the crow flies, it's not that far from here. You can actually see Pendle. It's not that far because it is quite a tall. It's quite a tall hill. Well, hill stroke mountain, whatever way you want to perceive it. But it's Pendle Hill, so it's a hill. You can actually see Pendle Hill from here. And there's been reports of and sightings of a big cat. Now, I just seen something that was either an apparition or was a wild cat. And it's not a domestic cat, it's bigger than a domestic cat. And I'm quite glad because I had my back turned there. I had my back turned, and when I turned around, it actually moved direction. So it could either be an apparition, or it could be like the apparition being the grey lady, or the druid. But the druid doesn't perceive me as being. It doesn't perceive me as being evil. So kind of puts that one out, because I've had dream communications with the druid entity, which made me very aware that I'm no threat. I'm just using this bit here to try and find my torchlight. If it all of a sudden just randomly appears somewhere, then I'll do a video on it. It's not the big torch. It's the wee handheld torch. It's actually it's actually a really cool light. The camera the camera actually makes it look. As you can see, all the farm animals are down here. So there's usually sheep up around there. There wasn't, so it was like I knew that if anything was in there, or if anything was to potentially happen, I'm on. There would have been it would have been what it would have been. And just at the tail end, just a few minutes ago, that's actually made I've actually still got that goosebumply feeling. I've not had that goosebumpy feeling walking along this area of the pathway for since the not this year's blood moon but last year's blood moon. I encountered something there in between episodes last year, and aye, it was rather interesting. Or rather interesting indeed. But anyway, we'll head. Let me try and find my torch. Plus, it's the perfect time for going into the woodland just up ahead. Normally, I wouldn't record on the way back through here, but I was literally ending the episode, and then there was something grey came running. It was either my instincts tell me that it was something supernatural. That's me being now that I'm a wee bit further away now, and the nerves are beginning to, the adrenaline's beginning to calm down. I can wholeheartedly say that was it was supernatural. Anyway, I like it when it does that, because it catches me off guard, and I like that. It's actually the reason why I'm keeping the journey through the Vale going. I'm going to keep it going until November. Keep it going until November. Quite noisy, especially the new lambs are a wee bit noisy. I've not been up here for a few months. It's actually quite cool. It's something different. This one will actually be quite a long episode actually. I can actually do the spirit talker going through here. And it's going to be pretty hard to find my torch if it's fell out my pocket here. I didn't feel it fall in my pocket either. That's the weird thing about it. I thought it would have been at the other. I thought it would have been at that up and over up there, through there. Not this one, but we'll find out. I can't miss it. I know I had it before coming into this woodland. And no mallet probably. I'm walking and not paying attention. And it's quite cool. I'm just passing through. being watched. Making sure I'm just walking on, not approaching, not getting too close. They just the rest panic, and that one's just like, nah, I'm going to stay here. Well, that's interesting. I thought I would have found my torch by now. Got an extra spirit talker coming through here. Why not? This will be like a longer episode, but hey. I'll restart the spirit talker in here.
This is great.
Well, the last time I came through here with the spirit talker, I said, "Hello there, my friend." So I'm going to start my mine by saying, "Hello there, my friend."
You are resilient.
Yeah. You are resilient. Yep. Let's see. Coming through here
I'm
with.
making those noises.
What noises are you making? I'm coming through here with no light.
Hi everyone. Military.
I've actually got my torch. See if that'll make a difference. I'm not overly
They
keen.
hide the truth.
Makes a little bit of a difference. Do apologise.
Thomas.
Need to get it pointing properly. I'm just not keen coming through here without any
Nicholas.
Thomas and Nicholas. So before that it said military, they hide the truth. And then gave two random names, Thomas and Nicholas.
People hear my voice.
With not having the other torchlight, I'm not I don't really want to be provoking. I was actually hoping.
My name is Margaret.
My name is Jack. Thanks for sharing your name.
Hypothermia.
It's not hypothermia. Say, did you die of hypothermia? It's not that cold. It's a wee bit chillier than earlier, but it's actually quite cool. In both ways of that, it's cool that it's nice and cool, and
Beware of the man.
was hoping I would have found my torch by now.
Gabriel.
It's actually vanished from my pocket. Strange. Strange.
13. Phil.
Gabriel 13. Phil. I actually see more through the camera than I do with my own eyes. It's actually quite nuts. I'm just gonna try to keep my presence through here as low as possible. Don't want to draw too much attention to myself. This area is steeped in history. So it's not this up and over. It's not this up and over. It's not all the up and overs where I lost my torch. That's interesting. It's here. It's not. I swear I had it coming up here. I'll come back out in the daylight. I'll come back out tomorrow in the daylight and try and find it, because now it's a bit dark.
Splendor.
Be quite cool to do a couple of actual proper videos at this time of year, at this time of night. That's what I brought my torch for.
I won't lie to you.
I won't lie to you. It just said slender.
Evelyn.
Slender. I won't lie to you.
Ascension.
It's quite hard because I have to try and find my torch on the way. There was something at the beginning of that the walkway there. I would have stayed a wee bit longer if I had my torchlight, but I don't have my torch. I was tripping up. It's tripping over stones that I've got the head torch on, but it only shines in front.
George.
I might turn the spirit talker off because I'm just walking through a random field, but this is a trail path, and it's an old ancient byway as well. I'm just going to turn it off now. I might make this one actually a proper long one and do a wee spirit talker going through, because usually I can go down that way. I'm going to have to go that way past that woodland there. Is this the torch will either be at this up and over or the pretty sure I had it coming up through here. If not, it'll be at this up and over if it's not there. If it's not at this up and over and then the next one, then I need to come back out tomorrow in the daytime and try and find it. Some people would just be like, I'll go buy another one. It wasn't a cheap one. It was quite expensive. I'm trying to save money at the moment. That's a good thing about this time of year. When it's hot and stuff, I don't eat as much. I really drink water. I've meal every second day at this time of year. It's just a bit too warm. That's just me, I don't recommend it. That's just something I do. It's not something to copy me on. Interesting. I'll do another spirit talker going through this woodland. This is the only other up and over that my torch can be at. This is quite an awkward day. This is quite an awkward one, along with the other one. Sorry. Well, looks like I've got another day trip tomorrow. Oh well, not complaining. Made a couple of videos as well while I'm at it. Oh, excuse me, it's been a long day. I've actually been walking on the other. I was out earlier I did a 6-hour walk earlier as well. And this has been a 3-hour walk as well. So it's not hit this up and over. Oh well. I swear I had it coming in here when I was walking up this way. Well, doing the urban legend video and then obviously this is one big long episode. I've not done one like this for a good while. So here, that's what I thought it was running through. There's two of them. That's what I thought it was running through, but it was grey. It wasn't a badger, it wasn't a fox, it wasn't a cat. I swear I had the torch when I was walking up through here. One more up and over. Looks like I'm going to have to come back out in the daytime because I walked up to this bit and then walked to the up and over that way. It's just it's annoying because I would have stayed up there for another couple of hours if I had my torch, because I would have used the device that I used the spirit talker on. I would use for recording as well. I'm just hoping that this is recorded in HD. It's just so I can record slightly longer videos, because you just never know, especially coming into late evening going into night time can be quite interesting. Oh, I see that's my torch there. Right. So it fell out my pocket here and I didn't even feel it fall out my pocket. Found it. You know what? We'll make this one a long video. We'll go in there with the spirit talker. We'll go into Druidwood. Not been in there for a while. It's been ages since I've been in there. So I'll turn it back into another just a wee super long video. So why not? Found the torch. I knew it would be at one of the up and overs. I didn't realise it would be at the very last up and over. I do apologise, because things actually started getting really interesting up in Ravenswood. Actually, it was actually getting really interesting. But I don't want to. The head torch is okay if I'm not recording. It allows me to. When I've got the hat on, it doesn't allow for. Because normally I don't have a cap, I have a beanie at the winter time, so it allows, I can point it downwards, but with the cap you can't point it downwards. So it's quite hard to, that's what I use the torchlight for, which is why sometimes the camera points down to the ground. I'm not intentionally doing it. I don't want to do too many up and overs. Things fall out pockets and stuff, and I don't want the torch I can sort of take. I went over the wrong way. Oh well. Put it in there. Oh, that's them just been baptised in nature through the muddy pathway. I don't know whether to go into any Druidwood or not. I'm not sure. Now that I found my torch, I can actually go do a late evening. I'll do a Thursday Thursday night. I'll do a full Thursday night experience. I'll do an urban legend, and then I'll walk around with the spirit talker, and we'll do a close to the witching hour in at Woodland. See what comes through the spirit talker. I'll do a Thursday night experience, and that'll actually be the full moon. If I get it rightly, it's either this Thursday or next. I'm pretty sure. Say, it's next Thursday. I'll still do a Thursday experience anyway. It allows me tomorrow to upload the videos. We'll do a wee walk. Now this has actually turned into a little bit of a longer video. I hope if you're watching, I hope you don't mind. But I managed to find. I knew it was at one of the up and overs. I really didn't expect it to be the very last one, because if it was at the first one from coming down from Ravenswood, if it was at that one, I would have went back up. And then if it was at the other two, I would have went back up. But being away down at the first up and over, I was like, nah, I'm not going all the way back up again. Well, we'll go back there on, there'll be a Thursday night experience up there. I'll go back there on Thursday. I can use tomorrow to upload the videos, and while I'm actually recording this, I've got to be wary of the time because I've actually got a premiere tonight.
I can spare you.
What the fuck was that? Well, I will do the spirit talker coming through this part.
Infant.
Just going to have a wee water break.
The noise was him. Review.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of there's going to be quite a lot of reviewing on this particular video. There's been a couple of
Are you staying?
I'm only passing through, but I'll be back here another night.
I had an accident.
Sorry to hear that you had an accident. I'm sorry to hear that.
I will flash the lights.
You're more than welcome to flash the lights. can make the
Which?
if you can make the torch switch off, then go ahead. If you can flash the lights.
Beware.
Be aware of what?
We're not at peace.
What makes you not at peace?
You are unique.
She said, we're not at peace, you are unique. Hearing a couple of things down from
Howdy.
Howdy to. Hearing a couple of things on the down here, so we'll go down here with the spirit talker, see what comes through.
Mirrors.
Pardon me. Let's find out.
Many family memories.
Cool. I wish I had known that my torchlight had actually fell out the pocket before I started the urban legend video, or not video but episode. If I had known.
Explain the lights.
The lights are for so I don't trip over rocks and I don't trip over roots of trees, and
My name is Rose.
I know how some woodlands can be with unseen things, thrown things, and that's what the torchlight's for, just to see if anything
I know you.
that's what mainly the torchlight's for. Because usually if I come out when I'm not recording at late evening, I just have my head torch.
Spirit. I'm intrigued.
Oh wow.
Healing.
That was a couple. That was a couple of. That's a couple of resting, roosting. Let's say roosting owls.
Can you see me?
It's either goshawks or
Terrified.
owls. They're shying away from the light. But that's a pair of goshawks or a pair of owls. When I was up on
Stop right here.
when I was up on the other part of the pathway, that's what actually intrigued me. So I started hearing this, and I was like, huh. I could listen to them croak all night. Rightio, I'll leave you in peace, guys.
I've been here 100 years.
I'll leave you in peace. Sorry. Didn't mean to dazzle you with the light. I do apologise. I'll leave you be.
Inside.
I'll never forget the time I was sitting under a tree and an owl came right up above. Along with the creepy encounters, I also get some really interesting nature encounters as well. Is there just there, which is awesome. I'll leave them be.
Talk.
No. I was respecting the goshawks or the owls. I always say they're goshawks because they did briefly, with my own eye, I don't know if the camera would have picked up, but with my own eye they turned and
Rest.
they didn't really look like owls, so they could be goshawks. Interesting anyway. It's absolutely amazing. There's been a little bit of everything in this video. Spirit talker sessions, a weird something at and around the 20-minute mark of this video. From 20 minutes to 27 or 28 minutes in, Spirit, there's a weird thing happens. You can hear them just back in the distance.
Electric shock.
Anyway, it was almost like there was a time walking through here where an apparition came running out from the trees. It's what got me to do I don't like talking about it, but I'll end up touching on the urban legend of it again, which is the Banshee. I'll go into a bit more detail. Go into a bit more detail and I'll explain a little bit more detail of an experience I've had with a Banshee. I've only had one experience with a Banshee. Never again. That's what makes me a bit apprehensive about coming into woodlands at night time.
Rope torture.
Rope torture. There is a tree back there that forest, yeah. Head here. That's what I see. I mean, the flashlight just lets me. Just shows a little bit more. We're coming up on the area where I've seen the grey
I
lady.
was stationed here.
I keep saying that here. That's something I'm going to have to go and look up. This bit here. Hey, no, this is not. It wasn't right beside the path. It was here.
Recognize.
I was walking up there, and an apparition came right through, right across the path. And it was literally just after an owl swooped over. So I catch the owl, I briefly catch the apparition.
Teenager.
Well, not everybody sees the apparition when watching that video. You see the owl, but it's right after the owl an apparition. It almost looks like fog, but to my eyes it's an actual apparition. So it's what's making me go do the urban legend of the grey lady and the lantern lady.
Do you like Satan?
No. No, I do not. And on that, I'm going to end the spirit talker here. I don't like it when I start saying things like that. I'm going to end the episode here. Come join me on the next late evening going into night time. The next one will be a bit longer. This one up in Ravenswood was cut a wee bit short because I never had my torchlight. I do apologise, didn't know it was going to be at the last up and over. For that I do apologise, but I'll be back out on Thursday. That'll be a longer one. I'll do the urban legends of the grey lady and the lantern lady, and then do a spirit talker session around there as well. They'll be longer. It'll be longer, shorter, but I'll be up there longer. So they'll be like half-hour videos, half-hour episodes, or one big long one, a short one, a long one, and then a short one, and then short ones in a couple of woodlands on the way back down, because why not? Anyway, come join me on the next day. Urban legend late evening going into night time, and we'll do a night time. We'll go up to midnight and over midnight, because why not? Come join me then. Come join me on the Thursday episodes. The Thursday episodes will be uploaded over the weekend. Come join me then. Stay safe, stay blessed. God bless. Cheery bye.